Hey guys, it's Nicole and I have a few projects to share with you today. I have 7 layouts and 5 cards. So I'm going to get started. This first group that I'm going through are for Monroe's baby album. For both of my children, well, for Reagan, I made her an album of scrapbook layouts in her first year, and then I made a Project Life with all her like milestones and telling little stories. And then they also have just like a regular baby book where you can, put different things in it. This is for Monroe's layout album. And so this is her 1 month photo, and those of you that follow me on Instagram or Facebook have seen this. But I went ahead and scrapbooked it, and I love this layout. It's so simple, but it's so cute to me. So I used some tags from crepe paper, and this was from an old Amy Tan collection. And then this background paper was also from crepe paper, and then just some gold washi tape up top. And this is an old Cosmo Cricut brad. So I've been trying to really use up a lot of my stash. And some of these tags were already embellished, and other ones I added to. Like this one had the crepe paper on it, but it didn't have the love, love, love that came from an Amy Tan collection. So there's that one. Oops. Then there is this one. This is the photo they took of her in the hospital, her baby photo. And it says, hello, welcome to the world, little one. This was in my scraps. This one I used quite a few of my scraps. This was a scrap, this yellow paper, and then this was from another project, and I just kept the negative, and I like the way that looks. Just did some layering of papers. This was another scrap, and made my title around it. Kept it really simple. Then I did this one, and I just used an old Studio Calico set and stamped her first and middle name, put her initial here. This was the first photo I took of her holding her in the hospital on her first day. I put her stats here. I just stamped them out. And then I used a bunch of Dear Lizzie Serendipity to kind of make this cluster right here, and splash some Mr. Huey and sprinklers from October Afternoon. And that's it. Then there's this one, and again, it's from the crepe paper collection. This is a photo also from her 1 month photo shoot. This was from the Thickers collection. It had this word on it, and I really wanted to use it on a layout, and just kept it really simple with some layering. I did some bordering with a black pen because I felt like the papers were getting lost. This is an acetate sheet from Studio Calico. I'm not sure where this flare is from, somewhere on Etsy. And yeah, that's that one. And then the only 8.5 by 11 that I did for just my regular album is This Is My Niece. And I did a photo from us at the beach last year, and wanted to use some of my old American Craft collection. I forget the name of this one, but it was all different shades of blue and then yellow and red. So I made my photo half of an 8.5 by 11 sheet. On the negative space that was just white sand, I wrote my title, and then I just used up, like I had a few of these left, so I used them up. I'm trying to use up my collection. Had a few stickers and die cuts left, so I used those, and that's it. This is some wood grain washi tape, and that's all. Then I made 2 really simple 12 by 12 layouts. There's this one. I've had this paper in my stash for a while from Studio Calico. I sprayed the Studio Calico Sunray. I used the mask. I wish I would have used Taxi on this Mr. Huey color, but I used Buttercup, and so it didn't come out quite as bright as I would have liked it. And I just wrote the best family around, like played on the roundness of the photo in the paper. And then I wrote 4 of us because, I was pregnant here, and this is the last bit of our family. This is when we had our family photos taken. And then these are just, these came in an old Studio Calico kit. So kept it really simple. And then the last one is from the Poolside collection. And what I did was I had the 6x6 pad, so I just made a border cutting different strips of the pad and sewed around it. Then I took the rest of the strips that I didn't use on the border and laid them to just make a base for my photo. Put a photo over again at my parents' pool, and then used from the die cut pieces to write Hello Sunshine. And yeah, I think everything on this layout, with the exception of this heart and the sequins, is the poolside collection. I think it's such a pretty collection. So there's that one, and then some cards to share with you that I didn't make videos for. I'll try to zoom in a little bit more on this. Hold on. Okay, there we go. I made this one for my dad, and then I made a similar one for Jason from, you know, our children. And I just use, the background is it Simon Says stamp? I'm not sure. It's either a stencil from Simon Says Stamp or MFT. And I use some different distress inks to my embossing paste to kind of make this background. I think it's Faded Jeans and that new pistachio color. These two are die cuts from MFT, and this is a stamp set from MFT, and I just white heat embossed it, and then I used those same distress inks on this little background piece. And that's it. I kept the inside really clean so that I could write a big message. I made this card. The background was stamped in white ink on craft using a basic gray background. I think it's called Starburst die, or I mean stamp. And then this is a large U die that I cut out like 4 times in orange paper. And then I put designer paper from Crate Paper on top. I think it's from their Farmer's Market collection. And then I used my Misty to stamp this Thankful For on here several times to make it really dark. And then this heart is a Pebbles enamel heart. And then the inside just looks like this. And I made a couple of these. They were so easy, I mass produced them. Then I made this card. Lots of people are sick right now, so I wanted to make some get well cards. I colored all these things with my Copic markers. I don't know if that's coming out clear. And then I used the little nurse bird here, and it just says call me in the morning. It says do this plus this plus this and call me in the morning. I thought that was really cute. And I didn't do anything to the inside yet. Then, oh, the baby's awake, so I gotta hurry. There was a challenge a while ago using washi tape, so I made this washi tape flag and I just sewed it on, and it says hang in there, the best is yet to come. Really simple but cute. And then I did this one with washi tape where I used some MFT dies to cut out the word hello, and then these are different washi tapes in the background. And then I just did some stitching around the edges and grouped some washi tape here. I don't think there's anything on the inside. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed.